2025 has been a busy year for the car market, and we're only halfway through the year, so let's do a mid-year recap of what's been going on and where we currently stand. Now, as we sit here today, the Federal Reserve has opted out of cutting rates in their most recent Fed meeting. As a result, the federal funds rate currently sits at between 4.25 and 4.5%, which means that auto loan interest rates currently sit at about between 4.8% and 21%, depending on the type of car you buy, as well as the type of borrower that you are. Now, we do have another Fed meeting in July, September, October, and December, so maybe rates will be cut then, but maybe they won't. Now, as far as tariffs go, there is still a 25% tariff on imported cars, but there are some exemptions. For example, the UK has lowered theirs to 10% for the first 100,000 vehicles imported into the United States. And on the topic of tariffs, auto part tariffs are still a thing as well, but there are some exemptions here too. For example, Mexico and Canada, some countries are 25%, some are 10%, and there is a credit that is offered on certain types of cars that have final assembly here in the US. But the bottom line when it comes to tariffs is that tariffs are still in effect, and they are still going to affect the affordability of a car, with some estimates saying that 80% of the total cost of tariffs are going to be passed down to the consumer. Dealership inventory is quite good, even if car prices and incentives aren't. But aside from tariffs, probably the biggest change that we'll see in 2025 is the EV tax credit, which Donald Trump has vowed to get rid of, calling it an EV mandate. And if this happens, this is going to dramatically affect the affordability and demand of EVs all the way around.